Claudia, are you there?
Yeah, I actually do.
Oh yeah, now what's your question? Let's hear you.
So it's not in line with spirituality, right? But
No,
it's
no,
just
Alan.
about me wanting to know if to you, because given with how am I supposed to use this word now? Your manner of speech. Sometimes it is always as if or as though you have reached the peak of your goal. But then that's where the question is. I want to ask: do you think you have achieved enough, or do you think there are still more things to be? I mean, do you get me? More goals to set, more achievements to make. That's my question.
Again, you are not ready for this answer.
I'm not ready.
Yes, you are not ready for this answer because
For me, I think I'm ready because
no.
I asked because I want to know.
The answer is going to offend you. Yes.
Child.
If I except I want to lie to myself and pretend and answer it another way, because it's going to offend you. But if you can take it, that's what you needed to know. For example, not example. Here's the answer directly, right? You ask that question because you are way below my level of life. Because anybody that is at my level of life or higher than me will look at me and say, this guy is a small boy, he has not achieved anything in life. So the person who asks me questions like, why are you sounding like you have arrived? Why are you sounding like you have achieved? They can tell, they can look at me, they can look at my life, they can ask me a few questions. They can just tell that the way this guy is living, he has a long way to go. But somebody that's way below me will be offended.
It's a personal decision. Even if higher than you in life or lower or whichever way, it is still your personal decision to state however or the goals that you have for yourself. Do you understand? Doesn't necessarily mean that I am at a particular stage compared to you. Do you understand?
Okay.
Can I back up Claudia's question, sir? Can I ask a question with Claudia's question?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, like what she's saying now, she was asking whether you feel like you're acting particularly. Now, I'm thinking, I'm like, is it possible for somebody to think that a particular level is the particular level he's supposed to attain? Like, there's no level further. I don't know whether you understand. Like, that level that he is, do you think that it's possible for somebody to feel like where he is the last level?
Because thank you so much. Yeah, because I've worked the boss that once told me that if he gets to this particular level, he does not have to even live again because he has achieved what he wants to achieve. And if I say what this level is, you'll be so shocked that this level that I can even get to next week. Do you understand? But to him, that's the height. He feels that that's his purpose, and if he has, if he has gotten what he wants, or if he has gotten, what's the word for goal now?
Yeah.
Being able to achieve his goals, he feels like he's done. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, so the truth is that I wanted to show you something, right? And what I wanted to show you was communication. The way you communicated your question was how I answered it. So I wanted you to know that when we are communicating, we must make sure that we find the best way to communicate our intent. Let what we are saying match with what is in our mind. That's the best way to communicate. If you by yourself, you hear what you talk and it be like, say, this did not pass my message across well. Find way to pass them across. So the way you pass the message across was why I answered like that, even though I knew the intent. Hence I said, because, okay, let me rephrase your question. I will even add both of your questions together so that you see that I understand. Don't forget, I'm an educator, so I'm doing my job. Now, what you're actually asking me is that, Ray, you sound like, because that sound like, that's where the issue was. You sound like you have achieved all your goals in life. Do you still have some goals? Or you have achieved all your goals? That's the bottom line of what you're asking. My goals. Do you still have some goals? What are your goals in life? What are you planning to achieve? have you, like, do you think that you have arrived? That's what you wanted to ask. I have not even scratched the surface of my life. However, from where I'm coming from to where I am right now, I'm a success forever. What that means?
Exactly the reason why I asked.
Yes. See, so so I knew the intent, but I just didn't want to answer to the intent. So I said that to say this. Again, I'll say it first again before I want to say the one next thing I want to say. From where I am coming from to where I am now, I'm a successful life. If I don't raise a finger again in my life, if I do not achieve anything again, if I never do anything again, I'm a success forever. I've done well. I've done extremely well. Now,